What's up, divers? Welcome into Deep Dive Fantasy Football. We're going to talk about Terry McLaurin and how his value, in my opinion, just spiked because Dwayne Haskins was released. And it's not really because Haskins himself was released, but it's because of what that signifies that the Washington football team is planning on doing. Obviously, if they're releasing Haskins, who they just drafted 2 years ago, then that shows that they are ready to find a new quarterback. And Alex Smith is not the quarterback of the future. They know that. They are not just going to roll with Alex Smith next year and that's it. They are going to have a new quarterback, guaranteed. I guarantee that they will have a new quarterback. And they might not even have Alex Smith on the roster next year because they have a potential out on his contract. If they cut him after this season, he is only a dead cap hit of $10.8 million. That is not a lot at all. And if they want to keep him around for 1 year and maybe whoever they get, whether it's a rookie or somebody in a trade or whatever the case may be, if they get someone, they could keep him around for 1 more year as a mentor. And then they can cut him after next season for a dead cap hit of only $5.4 million, which is not a lot once again. So Alex Smith is not the quarterback of the future. He's also really old. He's 36, I believe, going into his upper 30s. Definitely not promising. But why does this help Terry McLaurin? Because Dwayne Haskins was not a good quarterback, 1. Alex Smith, 2, doesn't push the ball downfield for Terry McLaurin. So whatever quarterback they bring in is going to be an upgrade. And I got some options for you here. So we got free agents this year. If they're trying to compete next year that quickly, then here's some guys they might bring in. Cam Newton. That could be a possible reunion with Ron Rivera. I don't think that's possible, though. I don't think that's where they're going. It is possible, but that's not where they're going, in my opinion. Here's somebody that I like a lot to Washington, and it would make a lot of sense to me. And it would be absolutely amazing for Terry McLaurin if they sign this quarterback in free agency. Terry McLaurin is, boom, next year, a top 8 wide receiver, lock it in, and that's Jameis Winston. He comes with a lot of bad plays, but you know what he also comes with? Explosiveness and upside. And those are the 2 things that Washington has been missing out on for the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years at the quarterback position since Robert Griffin. So they need some explosivity, and Ron Rivera was with the Panthers in the NFC South versus my very own Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he knows how good Jameis Winston can be, and Jameis tore up the Panthers all the time. So it's very possible that they sign Jameis Winston. Maybe they go for Sam Darnold in a trade from the Jets. The Jets have the number 2 overall pick locked in. This offseason, they're probably drafting a quarterback. I'd say a 90% chance. I'm sure most of you guys agree with that. So maybe Sam Darnold gets over to Washington. And if that's the case, that's an upgrade for Terry too. We saw how good Jamison Crowder is with Sam Darnold. So I like that spot too. And then lastly, maybe they're going to try and trade up for one of these rookie quarterbacks, all of whom, Justin Fields, which probably not going to be who they end up getting. I'm sure the Jets are taking him at 2, either him or Zach Wilson. But, whoever they don't take between Justin Fields and Zach Wilson and Trey Lance are both going to be guys that the Washington football team might try to trade up for. And if they do that, Terry McLaurin also value spike. Right now, he is looked at as a wide receiver in Dynasty, about wide receiver 15 range. Guys, he is a route runner who is always open. And that team also does not have very many options. If they find a quarterback willing to push the ball downfield, top 5 dynasty wide receiver moving forward. If it's somebody long-term like a rookie. If it's Sam Darnold, Jameis Winston, at least next season, he would be probably top 10 wide receiver with Darnold, top 8 wide receiver with Jameis Winston. Lock it in. Get Terry while you can. Go buy low on Terry McLaurin. I'm your host, Brandon. Peace.